Tokyo Tower, Sky Tree, Shibuya Scramble, delicious food, all these things that make Tokyo, Japan amazing. Yeah, we're doing none of that today.
I think I'm always waiting for something exciting to happen to vlog it, but I'm just gonna do a regular day. You're just gonna come with me on a regular boring day.
Called hentai, and it's art.
Okay, so I'm just behind the grocery store right now. That was thing number 2. But I haven't had breakfast yet, and honestly, like, the worst thing is trying to grocery shop when you're hungry. Because I came with a list and a budget. I came with a meal plan. And if I try to shop when I'm hungry, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of junk food that I don't need and I shouldn't be having. So I went in really quick and I got this buddy. It was $278, 300 plus 300 with tax. Oh yeah, it's like a cucumber. Oh my god, are those lemon? Those are the biggest lemons I've ever seen in my life. Look at the size of those. What? Okay, head for scale. This has always been crazy to me, but foods that are like really cheap in Canada are so expensive here. Like a can of beans is almost $6 for one can. I'm still gonna get them, but like... Okay, grocery shopping is done. I have absolutely no idea. I've never done like a daily vlog like this before, so I don't know if this is gonna be interesting or how I'm even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna kind of, I guess, record throughout my regular day in Japan. The videos that I always watch are the ones where it's like, I went to Disney Sea, or I went to Kamakura, like something interesting, right? So, like, daily life here is actually really boring. I feel like it's like daily life anywhere. Hopefully there's an audience for people who likes the mundane as well. Okay, so the reason why this grocery shop is so huge, I went on a little trip and then when I got back, I didn't want a grocery shop, so I was just eating a lot of fast food. So my fridge is gross. And I just realized, like, I forgot to empty out my fridge, so I just realized when I get home, before I can even make myself a nice breakfast, the first thing I have to do is clean out my fridge. And let's do this. I took my whole garbage bag out of the bin because as soon as this is full, like, it's going right out. I need to start doing this before vacation. Does anyone else do that thing where they're debating in their head if it's more worth it to wash the plastic container or to just throw it out and go buy a new one? Like doing the cost analysis in your head. Because normally I'll do that. I'll like look at it and I'll look at how gross the thing is that's in there and I'll be like, I'm gonna just be bad for the environment for like 5 seconds. Part is done now. Now I just need to actually clean it out. If you're judging me right now because, you know, you're your type A personality and you keep stuff clean and you clean it little as you go, so you never have to worry about this kind of stuff, well, good for you. I am not. I wish I was like that. That's the type of girl I wish I could be, but unfortunately, nasty fridge type of girl. But that's okay, as long as I take care of it when my mood is better, right? It sucks. It gets overwhelming, but as long as I take advantage of having a lot of energy. For those of you that are interested in Japan, you probably already know this, but when you move to a new place, you have to bring your own big appliances. So I know in a lot of other countries, at least where I'm from, Canada, when you move into a new place, sometimes there's a washer and dryer, not always, but you know, the fridge is included and your air conditioner is included and your oven and stove are included. Here you have to bring all that. So it's yours. So I just have like a little mini fridge because when I moved in, like, it's cheap, right? Guys, it got clean. This right here is why I need to be more on top of my shit, is because I have 2 full ketchups. How the fuck did I not realize that I have 2 ketchups while grocery shopping when I have a mini fridge? Big fridge, sure, but how did I do that here? All the sauces that I really like, you can't really get here. Like you can, but they're more expensive. So mustard, this tiny little mustard costs about $5. And this is homemade ranch that I only have like once in a blue moon because it's also impossible to find dill. So even if you want to make your own ranch, like there's no ranch packets or anything like that. So even if you want to make your own ranch. So one of the questions that I get asked a lot since I moved here is why? Why did you move to Japan? And for a long time, I was like, I don't know. I like ramen and anime. It's hit me recently. Like actually living here, if you plan things properly, life is so cheap. I live in Tokyo, one of the most populated cities in the world, and it is cheaper for me to live my daily life, rent, groceries, dogs, bills, things I want to do, even with the shit currency exchange, than it was for me to live in Canada where I had like years of practice, you know? Like I was budgeting, I was bulk buying, I was meal prepping, I was doing everything in my power to keep my grocery bill low. And it still wasn't enough. Like it's just, Canada's just unaffordable. All of this food right here, which I like, old habits die hard. I'm still gonna meal prep it. I'm still going to make my dollars stretch. I get my yen. I'm gonna make my yen stretch. 4,000 yen. $35. $35 Canadian. I don't know, like 25 American. Like I know it doesn't look like a lot, but with the meal plan I have, this is going to be fine. Like I would say the most expensive things in this list were the Western things that I just can't compromise on. Like, see, even these, you would be like, oh, how come you just don't buy the spices and create taco seasoning yourself? Because in Canada, I used to do that. I never used to buy pre-made anything because it was always cheaper to just buy each ingredient and then you have a lot more. But here, spices are actually really expensive, ends up being cheaper. So these were like 300 yen each, so pretty much $3 each. So that was kind of expensive, but it's like everything else. I've also noticed I don't get as sick here as I used to in Canada, and I think that's because I can actually afford proper vegetables now and like a variety. Like I don't have to choose like, okay, I'm gonna have broccoli this week. You know what I mean? Like broccoli and corn. Like now I can buy the rainbow each time. I don't know. I'm ranting. Okay, so now is my actual favorite part, and that's the meal prepping. So I absolutely love cooking. I absolutely love cooking, and like I'll still fuck around and go to 7-Eleven a few times a week, right? Like who doesn't love a cheap little egg sando? I'm lazy. I'm a lazy girl. The food available to me in my fridge is easier for me to get than for me to order online. I'll do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's like 2 hours later and I'm finally done meal prepping. So I got my fried tofu, sweet potato, mixed vegetables to just put on things. The same vegetables but not cooked. So this one will be like stir fry-y and this one will be for salads. I made myself 3 burgers. I got my taco mix. I got just leafy greens for my salads, hard-boiled eggs, cabbage that I want to like sprinkle onto things just for a little extra
Little extra fiber. Kimchi, obviously nothing to do there. And then the two sauces that I made, ranch and buffalo. Obviously I have a bunch of things like still in the freezer that just like the hash browns and things like that. Like they're already cooked and they just need to be warmed up, so it doesn't really make sense for me to. But yeah, so that's my little meal prep for the week. This should last me a week to a week and a half, mix and matchy. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Why did I do that? I feel accomplished.
よくやった。
This was definitely my most productive day by far in a long time. Like I've been waking up at like 4 p.m. Like I really fucked up my sleep schedule and I don't know what happened today. Like I woke up at 9 with no problem and I was just full of energy. So I was like, okay. I've been doing dishes as I go. So it is quite messy still, but it's not like an overwhelming amount of mess. Like I have like only a couple dishes that I have to do now that I'm all done. And then, just wipe and organize. Now I'm going to start work. It's... Alexa, what time is it?
It's 3:51 p.m.
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe this took me 3 hours. It's 3:51, so now I'm going to start... Now I'm going to start work. Now I'm going to start what pays the bills. So, to me, this was all work today. Going to the bank, going grocery shopping, walking the dogs, meal prepping. To me, that's work. That all takes, it takes a lot of my spoons. Normally, one task in the day and I'm done. So now I'm going to start the work. The work that actually pays the bills. Okay, so I'm now upstairs. I have my, little desk here. I got my little lunch / breakfast / it's 4 p.m., so whatever meal this qualifies as. It's my first meal, though, because I've just been so busy and I had a coffee and a protein shake, so I wasn't really, hungry. I'm gonna work. Again, daily vlog, I don't know how interesting that is. This is actually funny, though. One of the things that I do every morning, no matter how lazy I'm feeling or how shitty I'm feeling, I always make my bed. I have these two little guys, so I always think to myself, I'm like, why do I do that? Why do I make my bed? Because, look, it was perfectly made when I went and started my day. And now, this is the state of it. Because these guys, when I'm doing my thing, they do that. They play up here. They either sleep, so they, move the blanket around, Are you silly? Are you a silly guy? Are you a silly guy? But yeah, they play together, so it's this. Yeah, there it is. I don't know, making my bed makes me feel good, even though it's, kind of pointless. And yeah, so I'm gonna do some editing, do some work. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just stood up for the first time in I don't know, 3 hours because I was editing for that long and stretching out my leg. Actually hurts so bad. Okay, this is it's 2 a.m. now, and it is the final part of my night, and that is going for the last little boy walk. Yeah, you wanna go for a walk? You wanna go outside? Yeah. So we've actually been on 4, I think this is our 5th. We've been on 5 walks already today. I didn't film them because it's it's a dog walk. I don't know. If you guys want to actually see one of my little adventures with the boys, let me know. But yeah, one of the things I love about Japan is you can literally just walk around at night and I feel perfectly fine. I don't even have scary dog privilege. I have whatever this is. Chihuahua dog privilege, I guess.